While everyone is talking how bad the iPhone 16 lineup is, let's actually cover what is good about the iPhone 16 and 16 Pro Max, as there are a couple of new improvements that I like. Let's first start off with the iPhone 16 versus iPhone 15 because there are some substantial design changes and overall a lot of changes done to the iPhone 16. Starting with the design itself. So the design actually did change to now a pill-shaped device, like a camera bump instead of a square type of camera bump. Plus the blue color that I call it, the blue color, is just much better than whatever blue that the 15 had. It wasn't even blue, it was like the color of the sky or whatever. But also, there is a main camera improvement, not really, but there's now a 48 megapixel main camera, which is similar to the iPhone 15, but it does have improved software capabilities, and it can capture spatial video for like the 5 people who have Vision Pro. They can experience that, which is a cool thing. But also there's now a new capture button, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't see the point of having a capture button into a phone because everything that that button could do, the phone camera app can also do that. So I really don't see the utility to doing this. So no use for that, but it is there. Also, according to a couple of people like Marquez and Arun from Mr. History Boss, they also said that it is a bit harder to hold it. It's a bit uncomfortable.
When your phone is upright, I wouldn't wish these finger gymnastics on anyone, and I nearly dropped the thing trying.
Which is totally understandable. And many people nowadays are using vertical cameras, taking photos and videos vertically and not horizontally, making the capture button really, it's not really anything new or anything useful at least. And it's only there for those, I guess, nearly 0.5% of people who actually tend to use it. But that is still an upgrade that is considered. But I do like the colors though of the iPhone 16 and 16 Plus. Not the 16 Pro Max, I don't really see anything with that. But the 16 and 16 Plus really look appealing this time, which is pretty cool. But also there is a macro photography and macro videography, like video recordings, with the iPhone 16, which the iPhone 15 didn't have. The ultra wide camera has improved a bit, just for low light improvements. There is also a performance improvement with the new A18 chip on the 16 and 16 Plus. Now this is a big thing. It's a first generation, and why I'm saying that is because up until iPhone 15's base models, like the before edition, they used to put the last year's Pro model chip in it. So iPhone 15 had a A16 Bionic chip instead of the A17, and the Pro models get the A17, which is one more reason to upgrade. But now the iPhone 16 has the 2024 chip that they made, which is the A18 Bionic chip, with the Pro models getting the A18 Pro Bionic chip, which is pretty cool because it is up to 30% faster in CPU and up to 40% faster in GPU performance based compared to the A16 Bionic chip in the iPhone 15. The RAM is coming with 8 gigabytes of RAM instead of 6, which is an improvement, I guess. It is to run the new Apple Intelligence, which I will talk in a bit. Something that's still sucking generations coming up is iPhone 16 Plus will still have a 60 Hertz display. I know, it still sucks because even mid-range Androids now offer a 120 Hertz, like even like $200, $300 phones offer it. And this is $1,000 phone, or at least like an $800 phone that can't support it, which is just very unfortunate, but it is what it is with iPhone 16. Now let's now compare the iPhone 16 Pro Max to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, because there are certain improvements that I do like. The main camera is 48 megapixels camera, but its capabilities including a new fusion camera for better low light performance. It's literally just nighttime, but it's better than the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The ultra wide camera is also improved for low light performance, which is cool. The macro photography is now included to the Pro models as well, something that the iPhone 15 doesn't have. This means the ultra wide camera is now better because the ultra wide camera is what actually takes macro photos. So that's that. But also, there is now 4K 120 FPS video. I know Androids could do this, but this is iPhone's first time having it, which is really able to do like a lot of things. So basically, it's just high resolution, slow motion video at 4K 120 FPS, which is a feature that can stand out to content creators like me, and like them like you guys, and you should subscribe to me because of that. Thank you guys. The performance is having it is a bit 15, of course, 16 base models. So now Pro Max has A18 Pro chip, which is I think it's like a 1 core added, which is cool enough. But again, it is what it is. The RAM is also up by 2 gigabytes again, same as the 16. It is cool. It has a titanium build, which is pretty, and it is stronger while still remaining lighter than the 15. The action button capture button, which is new to the 16 Pro Max and every model now. Not sure again why we would use it unless you're into into photography, but yeah, that's that. But again, it is having a better glass with ceramic shield, which is twice as strong as the previous version, according to Apple. The battery life has seemed to improve, but it is not a substantial improvement. It is just an better than nothing, right? So that's that. Charging is also potential for faster charging. I don't know about this, so I'm just it's not confirmed. I don't know, but according to a couple of tests, iPhone 16 does. However, it's not proven or anything. Apple Intelligence. And wait, before Apple Intelligence, there is spatial audio recording. So this is basically for movies. So imagine a cameraman taking a video of the movie, talk in the background, right? Well, with spatial audio recording, they could just remove that so that they don't hear the cameraman and they only hear the set people that are actually in the seat, which is cool for people who would use that. Which is pretty cool. It uses AI to do that. And there is also a studio mode, which is also, I'd say it has the best microphone on any smartphone. I prefer this. It is cool, and I could say that for people who do use microphones. I mean, who doesn't use it? I'm using a microphone right now. So it is cooler to know that the iPhone 16 is having a really good microphone because of it. So that's cool, and with spatial audio, it's also pretty cool. But let's talk about Apple Intelligence. So the event was just introducing Apple Intelligence to, again, new people who haven't watched WWDC. It was a really cool thing. It's Google AI, Galaxy AI, Apple's version of it. They are late to the party, but we don't know. Most people are just looking forward for the new Siri, which is improved and has now an integration with ChatGPT. It also has better photo understanding, so you can ask, taken any time, parts of videos, and a lot more. So things that others are doing. I'm not saying that they aren't, but Apple is also doing them right now. And that's why there is a RAM upgrade and a chip upgrade to support Apple Intelligence. And these are the first iPhones that are ready for Apple Intelligence. Now, iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max do get Apple Intelligence. Don't worry about that. But these are official phones that are actually built for Apple Intelligence, according to Apple. But even though they are built with it, they're not rolling out with Apple Intelligence. The iPhone 16 models, the iPhone 15 models just don't roll out with Apple Intelligence unless you actually join the beta on something, which is also having limited Apple Intelligence features. Now, and it is gonna take another year to actually roll it out completely if you are outside the US, into multiple languages and all of that. Apple Intelligence, it's going to take like an entire year or so, or before that, to actually implement it, which is a bummer because the entire it basically was Apple Intelligence. But I have no complaints. So that's just me. Whatever you think, you let me know in the comments. See this video, and bye bye.